Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lighthouse, where we light the way. My name is Light, and I'd like to thank my A-team and the Divine for allowing me to be a crystal clear channel. This is a Mystic Martian reading. Mystic Martian Oracle. I'm going to be reading from this book, this deck, excuse me. The Flower of Life is the first card that comes up. Inspiration, all dreams. They said Fleetwood Mac Dreams, and number 29 is significant. The Flower of Life in the geometric 2D template that represents the self-organizing unfolding of everything in dimensional layers of the living universe that fractures from the micro to the macro. The geometric circular pattern with evenly based overlapping circles creates a continuous six-petaled flower design that also contains the Star of David hexagon shape when intersecting points are lined up. Within the template as Metatron's cube, within the same template is Metatron's cube, and as a pattern expands in a fractal fashion, also dimensionally, the hypercube. The movies Cube and Hypercube comes up. Cube came up in the last reading, and it was an angel reading. This Hypercube is coming up too. And then I think it was the last one was like Cube 0. Within the template is Metatron's cube, and as a pattern expands in a fractal fashion, the dimensionally, the hypercube. The hexagram contains all five. They said five Freddy. The hexagram contains all five platonic solids of physical matter: tetrahedron, cube, octahedron, dodecahedron, and isohedron. The numbers 90 and 91 are significant. Oh, excuse me. The flower of life is a symbolic visual expression of the all, and that is in air quotes. The source that interconnects, contains, and weaves all of life, dimensions, and living information as above, so below. Some have equated it to the Akashic records. Some initiates often use the sacred geometric flower of life pattern as a meditation modality to evoke complex states of dimensional awareness and degrees of spiritual enlightenment. The flower of life is a simple representation of the holographic geometry, the mechanics of natural law of conscious awareness and of paradigm understanding. This card, the meaning of this card: inspiration, wonder, spiritual awareness, awe, insightfulness, fascination, epiphanies, dreams, depth, space and time, understanding, and perceiving. Yeah, we are understanding and perceiving that we are not the only life forms on this planet, and we're, not only are we not only the life forms on this, the only life forms on the planet. There are other planets, other star systems, other dimensions, other states and beings of consciousness. The number 22 is significant. And let me see what other numbers are significant here. '68, '69, '70, and '71. The Galactic Federation of Light. Collaboration, meetings, community. The Galactic Federation of Light was founded over 4.5 million years ago to prevent interdimensional dark forces. They said Men in Black, and that's actually a card in this deck. The Galactic Federation of Light was founded over 4.5 million years ago to prevent interdimensional dark forces totally dominating our Milky Way galaxy. They said Milky Way is significant to chocolate. They are benevolent beings of many star systems that travel to many galaxies and in some cases multiverses, like I was explaining. Their mission involves peacefully carrying out cosmic assistance to all willing beings facing faded and unfaded cosmic phenomena. They said the X-Files are significant. I think I said that before. Or maybe I didn't, but I'm saying it now. I started rewatching it, and I can't say rewatching it because I never really did watch it. And even if I did, that was what, back in the 90s. I didn't understand shit. I'm watching it again. I'm on season 2 now. That's right, season 2. Look at that. 22. Season 2, episode 2. That's literally where I'm at. Galactic alignment. Their mission, they are benevolent beings of many star systems that travel to many galaxies and in some cases multiverses. Their mission involves peacefully carrying out cosmic assistance to all willing beings facing fated and unfated cosmic phenomena. The Galactic Federation intercede with the Earth Councils, Solar Councils, and with the Great White Brotherhood of Ascended Masters. They are generally based in the Sirius star system and travel throughout this galaxy, universe, and occasionally beyond. They have over 200,000 Confederation members from countless planets and star systems. They have enormous fleets of starships at their disposal with highly sophisticated sentient interdimensional technology. The motherships are self-contained worlds. It said battleship. The motherships are self-contained worlds. Their ships can wow. They said deter. Somebody's trying to deter you from getting this information. Yeah, they said NASA is NASA. And then they said, okay, they have enormous fleets of starships at their disposal with highly sophisticated sentient interdimensional technology. The motherships are self-contained worlds. Their ships can dematerialize our cloak. Their ships can wow, this is fucking crazy. Their ships can dematerialize or cloak if need be. They have been visiting Earth for millions of years with strong ancient connections to the Terra human species. The Galactic Federation are participating with the ongoing consciousness paradigm shift of the cosmos. All that affects galaxies of the universe. For coherent developmental reasons, they follow the non-interference law by distant or cloaked monitoring. Only when threatened with potential dangers or threats will they destroy an entire planet. Oh, excuse me. That sounded crazy as hell. Only when threatened with potential threats or dangers that will destroy an entire planet can they interject, because we have free will on this planet, like I always explain. The Federation has had to interject on Earth's cosmic development a few times already. Number 10 and 11 is significant numbers. Card meeting, collaboration, cooperation, alliances, meetings, teamwork, travel, monitoring, community, amalgamation, symbolism, group dynamics. Yeah, like I told you, the 18. Alpha Draconians. Number 3 is significant. I said number 10, the Anunnaki is significant as well. Let's see what we have for Alpha Draconians. They said Draco. Alpha Draconians. This one's pretty long. 14 and 15. Of course, it will be on 15. 15 is the damn devil card. Excuse me. The reptiles are significant. Alpha Draconians, winged sea anchors, reside mostly in the system of Alpha Draconians, winged sea anchors, reside mostly in the Alpha Draconium system of the Orion constellation, and one of the oldest known species. Alpha Draconians reside mostly in the Alpha Draconian system of the Orion constellation and are one of the oldest known species in the universe. There are stories that say the Draconians never originated from this universe, but were dumped here from another multiverse. They hold the crown-ranking roles of the reptilian races of ETs and ETs. They hold the crown-ranking role as rulers of the reptilian races of ETs and have a small, eclectic variety of random renegade ET species aligned with them. Alpha Draconians claim to be royal heirs of this universe and have conquered and lost many planets in the cosmic history timelines. Divide and control is their constant social engineering model to steer and shape reality. Due to their history and predatory nature, they are energetically forbidden from highly evolved planetary civilizations that have transitioned and ascended collective consciousness beyond fourth dimension awareness. And this is why we are under heavy attack right now, Earth, because Earth is a prime location in the cosmos, and we are ascending. Due to their history and predatory nature, they are energetically forbidden from highly evolved planetary civilizations that have transitioned and ascended collective consciousness beyond fourth dimension awareness. My arm is hurting me. Somebody's arm is hurting them too. I banged it last night against the wall. I'm a little bit clumsy sometimes. The dwindling members of the Alpha Draconians are pterodactyloid and prefer subterranean environments. They can stand up to 12 feet in height or more and are said to be terrifying in their presence as they hold an unnerving, unforgiving calmness about themselves. Yeah, sociopaths and fucking psychopaths. Let me switch arms. They said change clothes. They can stand up to 12 feet in height or more and are said to be terrifying in their presence as they hold an unnerving, unforgiving calmness about themselves. They are bloodthirsty and addicted to provoking low vibrational terror to arouse vibrating energy from others. They said loosh. Their rough, thick, scaly skin tones vary from olive green to brownish black. The Draconians are the very highest bloodlines the Draconians of the very highest bloodlines have large bat-like wings and horns. They do much of the archons forbidden to Earth bidding via occult mythologies. I just can't get it fucking straight. Nobody wants us to know this information. They do much of the archons forbidden to Earth bidding via occult mythologies and are shape-shifting masters of disguise who can clothe themselves within a humanoid holographic body for periods of time in public. Holograms, AI, clones, soulless vessels, bots, consciousness sleeves, they said. They are typically decadent, highly refined in public while secretively concealing, they said, clandestine. They are typically decadent, highly refined in public while secretively concealing their deceptive, immoral, exploitive, and elitist agendas and mythologies. They have genetic engineering technology that far exceeds human capability, and they're obsessed with domination over the entire universe. Card meeting, corrupt, dogma, cults, reductional, materialistic perspectives, unethical, debauchery, megalomaniacs, psychic vampires, domination, greed, hedonism, hypocrisy, decadent, deceptive, elusive, political extremism, and annihilation. Oh my goodness. Number 26, the Philosopher's Stone. Harry Potter is significant. Crop circles are significant. Let's see. Philosophy, the alchemist. Both is significant. The Philosopher's Stone, or the great work, Latin Magnus Opus, was a term for the ancient esoteric alchemist scientist prima materia work. Magnus Opus literally means masterpiece, and prima materia means formless substance from the universe. Ancient alchemy was shrouded in coded doublespeak, which involved both psychological chemistry of turning base metals into gold, known as the elixir of life, and immortality, possible monatomic gold, which holds interdimensional qualities. Simultaneously, the alchemist, scientists, mystics practiced the esoteric shifting of other universal ether essences in energy hidden to non-seers. The philosopher's stone alchemy symbol of squaring the circle is both mathematical and metaphorical. They said the philosopher's stone and the deathly hollows. The philosopher's stone alchemy symbol of squaring the circle is both mathematical and metaphorical. Mathematically squaring the circle, they said gleaming the cube. Mathematically squaring the circle only with straight lines and, hold on, let me see what this is. Mathematically squaring the circle only with straight lines and circles is impossible. Metaphorically, squaring the circle is about merging of spirit and matter. The large circle symbolizes the infinite macro universe. The triangle balancing within the circle symbolizes the ether spirit trinity of past, present, future, life, death, rebirth, body, mind, soul, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The 3D. A material square inside the triangle symbolizes 4 elements, 4 directions, and 4 seasons. The smallest circle inside the square symbolizes the micro-infinite void that links you back to the macro-infinite universe. Hard meanings: time, space, infinity, time, space, infinity, the transcendental, shifting perceptions, new beginnings, change, destiny, magic, ascended consciousness, cooking, chemistry, transformation, transmutation, metamorphosis. They said the alchemist is significant. And then they said the emerald tablets. You see the green around the eye. They said somebody's heart chakra is opening. And then they said the Incredible Hulk is significant. Numbers 84 and 85 are significant, as in years and ages. Shadow self, number 36, is significant. Let's see, what number was that? 22. Star seeds are significant. This is who we are, golden children. Rainbows, indigos, crystals. It said popsicles are significant. Rainbows, indigos, crystals, star seeds, sunflowers. All right. They said moon magic is significant. Denial, projecting, shame. Yeah, somebody's mad that we're alchemizing these energies. Our shadow self is a psychological and spiritual perspective regarding the aspects of ourselves that we often either deny, sometimes cannot see, and conceal from public. Every human being and higher being has a shadow self. The problems arise when denial or refusal to see the shadow self takes hold, as this causes spiritual fragmentation in the psyche and blocks enlightenment and holistic integration. Like I said, if you think spirituality is only about love and light all the time, then you will be receiving tower after tower after tower until you get it. Shadow selves not acknowledged take on an unaware to semi-aware autopilot type of spirit of their own, usually resulting in projections when triggered. This is when dark entities, shadow selves not acknowledged take on an unaware to semi-aware autopilot type of spirit life on their own. Spirit being in air quotes. Usually resulting in projections when triggered. This is where dark entities subconsciously reside and where archons can steer and manipulate if a person is not conscious. All dark entities are merely abandoned aspects of life. They said shadow people are significant. And then they said, oh my God, I forgot. The shadow self typically emerges during early childhood and progressively manifests if not integrated. The shadow self contains anything that you were taught and judged as a small child to see as inappropriate, wrong, shameful, or bad, or we were punished or rejected for. What we reject in ourselves is rejected back onto us. And this is why us healing triggers people, because our light triggers their demons. The shadow self contains anything that we were taught and judged as a small child to see as inappropriate, wrong, shameful, or bad. Excuse me, guys. Shameful or bad, or punished or rejected for. What we reject in ourselves is rejected back onto us. These conditions may have been passed on to us through our families, our schools, our communities, our culture. The denial of these aspects we do not like or accept in ourselves forces those archetypal aspects of self to be repressed. It wanders, if not fully conscious, to the self, projecting and overreacting onto others defiantly what they deny in themselves. A basic example of this could be if you angrily overreact towards another who is sincerely sad, it is highly probable you have denied and repressed your own sadness. Facing and owning our shadow self aspects can be challenging, even painful, so initially and requires. Facing and owning our shadow self aspects can be challenging, even painfully so. I said, as above, so below. Facing and owning our shadow self aspects can be challenging, even painfully so. Initially requires self-awareness, humility, and accountability, while also forgiving ourselves. Shadow work is a true test of self-love. Chores, they said, are significant. True core healing always contains large elements of shadow work. Card meaning: denying, repressed, fragmented, triggers, shame, self-loathing. They said fear and loathing in Las Vegas. Projecting childhood wounds, overreacting, dark nights of the soul, addictions. These people who have not integrated shadow selves are upset that we belong to the Galactic Federation of Light. We are golden children. They said, I think I said that Eye of Horus, the Eye of Ra is significant. Number 36 is significant. What other numbers are these? 108 and 109. Last but not least, I just drove past. Ancient Egyptian Aborigines and they said are significant. Blue avians are significant. The bluebirds, they said. And then they said Canada, they said Canada dry, but they said Canadian Rockies, and then they said the Blue Jays. Oh, excuse me. Number 7 is significant. I'm sorry, what is this? 26 and 27. It said Gonzo is a significant. Gonzo on Muppet Babies. Gonzo was a bird, which for years I didn't know. And maybe he was an avian. Look, he blew. Blue avians are mammalian humanoid ETs with bird-like features. Their origins are unclear. Encounters claim that they are now from another multiverse, even though they originated from our local star clusters. Blue avians have some resemblance to the offshoot of Lyran genetic lineage. Blue avians have some resemblance to the offshoot of Lyran genetic lineage known as bird people. The blue avians are 6th to 9th density dimensional. They are tall with slender body frames. They are covered with bluish to indigo feather down. They have a cool, calm, and diplomatic nature with a profound and intelligent understanding of ontological, philosophical, and metaphysical phenomena. They are well versed on the law of one material Egyptian sunbird god Ra. They are remarkable time-traveling explorers using spherical orb transportation technology. Blue avian ETs have been referenced in many ancient mythological documentation, including Mayan, Egyptian, Hindu, and Babylonian literature. I think I said that before. They said the Akashic records, the Sumerian tablets, and what are you guys saying? The Akashic records, the Sumerian tablets, and the Emerald tablets. The Emerald tablets. Blue avian ETs have been referenced in many ancient mythological documentation, including Mayan, Egyptian, Hindu, and Babylonian literature and artifacts. The blue avian archetype coincides with what history labels angels and are known as the ancient builder race and architects of this quadrant of the universe. The blue avian's mission is largely to protect all of life and to assist in the development of human ascension. Card meaning, inner work, philosophy, esoteric knowledge, releasing karma, mysticism, ascension, divine masculine, self-discovery, scholar, intellect, steady, education, diplomatic, science. Well, this is also always a very interesting reading. Always a very interesting reading anytime I pull this book up. We are, our bloodlines are galactic. Our bloodlines are angelic. We come from different species and races, dimensions, star systems, planets, as you see. And to educate yourself, they said to thine own self be true. Educate yourself. Remember who the fuck you are. You guys, see you guys in the next video.